Welcome to TOneAcademy. In our reasoning series, we already discussed about the linear arrangement. Especially in the case of seating arrangement, we finished about the linear arrangement. So, in that linear arrangement, we have discussed how to write the given data by reading the question at once, how you should represent it, and all those things we have seen in linear arrangement. Today we will see one more concept, that is circular arrangement. So, if the seating arrangement, given seating arrangement is based on a circle or any square, rectangle, square, hexagonal, whatever it is, any closed one, we will discuss about that closed one. Now see here students, when it comes to these closed figures, we usually have two types of things. So, usually they will give us circle or rectangle or hexagon, whatever it is. Either all will face inward, or all will face outward. That is the first type of question, where all the people will see the same direction. Either will point towards the center or look away from the center. And the other type of one is facing the same direction. That is the first type of one. And the second one is some are facing inward and some are facing outward. That means out of some, for example, 8 people are there, if 5 face inward and 3 will face outward, like this. Few will face inward and few will face outward. So, this one we will consider it as moderate one, easy to moderate level. I am speaking about the difficulty level. Here this one we will call it as easy to moderate one, and when it comes to the one, few sitting inwards and few sitting outward, we will consider this as a difficult arrangement. Okay students, based on the question which you get, you should make an assessment, right? Whether you should attempt that question first or last. See, already I told you, when it comes to the seating arrangement and puzzles, these are like teasing questions. Why it is teasing question for us means, even though by reading the question you may think that I understood the question very well, I will get the answer. By assuming in that manner, sometimes what happens is, if the question is little bit tricky, without knowing to us, it will consume us a lot of time. Okay, or it will waste our time a lot. So, just to avoid such type of situations, what my suggestion is, read the question once. If all are facing inward, all are facing outward, means that one you can make an assessment that this is easy or a moderate one. If some are facing center, some are facing outward, means definitely that is a difficult question. That will be a difficult question. You should attempt it at the end. You should not touch in the middle. So, just skip that question for time being, solve the remaining questions and then come back to this question. Then only it will be helpful. If you keep on trying, sometimes it will waste a lot of time. And even by seeing the tires, I will tell you what is this 1 tire, 2 tire, 3 tire means. 1 tire means just some people are sitting around a circle, just their alignment or arrangement he will give. Next they will tell that some people are sitting around it and they like different sports. That is 2 tire. Next they like different sports and they are from different cities. So, that is 3 tire. So, there what you should do? First you should arrange the persons. We should find their cities or sports which they like, and then next from which the city they belongs to. Like this is 3 tire. So, if it is only ABCD arrangement, that is a easier to moderate one, easy one only. Okay, and next ABCD like different cities or different fruits means that is a different one. And there are what we can say, and they are representing different cities. One more level is given, then that is another one. So, that is a difficult one. Like this, by reading the question, first you should make an assessment and then only solve the problems. Now, in this circular arrangement, as I already told you, not only circular, it can be rectangular one also. Sometimes they may give us questions like this also. This one is also a closed surface, right? So, any closed arrangement, sometimes they will say hexagonal. Hexagonal means like this they will try to give. Like this. They may give us the questions. Okay, like this, any closed surface, we will see difficulty level by checking whether they are facing same direction or some are facing inward, some are facing outward. If all face outward is also a simple one. If all face inward is also a simple one. But some facing inward, some facing outward is a difficult one, students. So, based on that, we are going to solve our problems on that assessment. Now, next is here, students. In this circular arrangement, one advantage for us, sometimes that will be advantage, sometimes the same thing will be disadvantage. What it is, Any person you can choose, okay, and he may be start and he can be ended, right? If I say that 4 people are sitting in a circle, I can assume that he is the starting person and he is the ending person, right? Will it make any difference? No. I can assume him as the start or end, him as start or end, or this person as start or end. So whatever it is, in a circular arrangement, we can say any position is the start or end. There will be no difference. Unlike our linear arrangement, in linear arrangement we can say that he is at the left and he is at the right end. But in case of circular arrangement, we cannot make such statements. It is practically impossible. Why? Because every person will become the first person, every person will become the last person. By taking the perspective how you want, you can take like that. So that will be sometimes advantage for us, sometimes at the same time disadvantage for us. Okay, now we will try to solve the questions. And already in linear arrangement, our last video, I told you how to take the values and where to take the values, and each and everything we discussed in a detailed manner, students. So please do watch that video so that you can easily understand what we are doing here. Okay, right? First, now see here, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H are sitting around a circle. Okay, total 8 persons, A to H, are sitting around a circle facing the center. All are facing the center. Okay. E and G always sit next to each other. E and G always sit next to each other, means they can be towards right, left. We don't know which one direction. Next, D sits third to the right of C. D sits third to C. D sits third to the right of C. Right? F sits second to left of H. If I have H here, 2 is second left, 2 will sit for us. F will sit for us. F sits second to the left of H. Next, C never sits next to A. Okay, C and A are not neighbors. Not neighbors. Neighbors. While D never sits next to G. D and G are not neighbors. D and G are also not neighbors. C and A are not neighbors. D and G are not neighbors. H is not neighbor of D and C. H is not a neighbor of both D and C. H is not a neighbor of both D and C. Who sits between A and D? That is a question for us here. That is a question for us here. So first of all, total how many people are there for me here, students? 8 persons are there. And remember one thing, students, in the question, if it doesn't mention us anything about whether they are facing center or outward or something like that, always consider that all are facing towards center. Mostly they will mention, but in some cases if they doesn't mention, what we need to do is very simple, all are facing the center. Okay, just for your knowledge I am telling that. Here they clearly mentioned anyway, all are facing towards the center. So total 8 people are there for me here. Okay, 8 people are there. So I told you, right, in seating or in circular arrangement we can start from any person. So for time being I will assume C is here. C is here. For C, 2 is third right, who I should have? D, right? So third right means 1, 2. Why? Because they are facing center. Center means right side means this one. 1, 2, 3. Third right, who is sitting? D is sitting. Who is sitting? D is sitting. Now see here next. This is, there are 8 people between A and H. From A to H, that is the meaning. Not that there is one person between A and H. That is a wrong one. Next, see here. What he was telling us, D neighbors, G cannot be seated here and here, right? G cannot be seated here and here. Very clear. Very clear, G cannot be seated here and here. And the same time, H cannot be seated here. Why? Because, now please see here where I can place H. That is the first logic which we need to go. Now see here, students, I cannot place H here. Why? Because H is not neighbor of D and C. H is not the neighbor of D and C from here. I cannot place H here and here, here and here. So the only chances I can place H is either here or here. 2 chances are there. 2 chances are there. We will go for both the chances. I can have H here. If H is here, 2 is second left, I will have F. Okay, where I can place E and G? E and G are neighbors. So only chance for me is, this is the only chance, right? Why cannot? I cannot place E here or here. So and next one more thing, where I should place E and G? And they told that D is not a neighbor to G. So definitely G will come here and E will go here. That is the only chance for me. Yes. Next, C and A are not neighbors. See this logic. C and A are not neighbors. So that means A will go here and only person left for us is B. B will come here. B will come here. So this is the arrangement, final arrangement as this is the. Next, who sits between A and D? Who is sitting between A and D, students? Who is sitting between A and D? F. F is sitting between A and D. So always we should solve it with trial and error. We will take one chance. If it is not possible, then immediately we will move to the other one. A simple example. So here for us, between A and D we will have F. F we will have. Next one. Now see this one, students. 8 persons P, Q, R, S, T, U and W are sitting around a circular table facing the center. Okay. Next 8 persons from P to W. P to W are there for me here. Okay. Next 2 persons sit between Q and W. Okay. Between Q and W, I will have 2 persons. So they can be interchanged. Q and W can be interchanged. V sits immediate left of W. If I have W here, to its immediate left, I will have V. V sits immediate left of W. 3 persons sit between S and T. Between S and T, there are 3 persons. Between S and T, there are 3 persons for me. R sits immediate left of T. If I have T here, R sits immediate left of T. R sits to the immediate left. U is not the neighbor of P. U is not the neighbor of P. Okay. One person sits between P and Q. So there is one person between P and Q. He can be anyone. There is one person between P and Q. Which of the following statements is correct? That is the question for us. So total how many persons are sitting around the circular table? 8 persons. So already I told you 8 persons how we can arrange. See, when there are even number of persons, what my suggestion is, please try to write them opposite. Okay, why? Because there will be some cases where we will have opposite cases also. Now tell me whom I should place first. Which one is the best one? Tell me. Which one is the best I can put here? See here T and P, these are repeated for many times. So you should do many trial and errors here. All are facing the center, right? All are facing the center. So I will take 2 chances for time being. For 2 chances I will take and I will try to solve it by taking 2 chances. What are the 2 chances means? Now see here, students. First see here, I will go with this one. Q and W. Q and W. So I will assume that Q is here and W is here. To the right side of Q I have W. That is my first assumption. And the next assumption is I will assume W here and Q here. To the left side of Q I have W. 2 chances are there. It can be towards this side or that side. So definitely down the line, one logic will get cancelled, students. Need not to worry. One will get cancelled. Okay, down the line. So now next. To the left of W I will have who? V. To the left of W I will have V. Okay, so I will have V here. To the left of W I will have V here. Next, what they are telling? Between S and T I should have 3 persons. Between S and T I should have 3 persons. Between S and T 3 persons means, students, exactly opposite to each other, right? In a circle. See, if I have 3 persons here, exactly opposite will have 3 persons. Exactly opposite will have 3 persons. So if I do so, now here. So where I can put S, I cannot put S here. Why? Because opposite I should place T. I cannot put S here, I should have T opposite here. So there is only one chance for me, I can place S and T here in this logic. In this logic only one chance. Why? Because for this chance only I can have opposite pairs. But see here I should have T R as a neighbor to T. But if I put like that, there is no chance, right? So other way I can do is what? What is the other chance I can do? I can take T here. I can take T here and I can take S here. T here and S here. The other chance it is possible. Okay. To the left of T I should have who? R. So left of T means I should have R here, right? I should have R here. Now next, between P and Q I should have how many people? 2 people. Between P and Q I should have 2 people. Okay. I can put P also here. There is no doubt. Yes, I can put P here. But what happens is, obviously after arranging you will think that U will come here, but what actually they are telling is U and P are not neighbors. If I go with this logic, U and P are becoming neighbors, which is a wrong approach for me. So now I will check this one. where I can put S and T, students, S and T, S and T. In this case, I can put ST here or here. There are two chances for me. These two are opposite, these two are opposite. There are high chances for me. I can take any one of this one. Tell me which one is best one. If I take T here and S here, I cannot place R here. So T cannot be placed here at any cost. I can put T here, then I can write R here, right? I can write R here. So, okay, for time being we will check here. If I take T here, I will have S here and I can have R here. I can have R here. So, between P and Q, once again the same law issue, right? If I put P here, you will come here, that is not going to work for me. So, S and T here is not at all a perfect match. So, I cannot take here also S and T. So, where I can take S and T, students? So, the other chance for me is I can take S here and T here, S here and T here, S here and T here. So, first best idea is to place P. That is the best one. Instead of S and T, I will try to put P here. So, where I can put P here? I can put P here, or else I can put P here. Two chances are there. So, one chance is occupied by P. If P is here, so what I will do is I will take S here. I will take S here. If S is here, T will go here. To the left of T, I will have who? R. Now, see here, students, I can place U here. Yes, I can place. So, now everything is perfectly aligned. Yes, perfectly aligned. So, this is my final arrangement. This is my final arrangement. So, now what they are asking, which of the following statement is correct? Which of the following statement is correct? Q sits to the immediate right of U. Is Q sitting to the immediate right of U? This is the correct one. Q is sitting to the immediate left of Q, not U, left of U, not right of U. Next, one person sits between P and R. Between P and R, there are three persons. Between P and R, there are actually three persons. That is wrong. Three persons sit between Q and R. No, there are many persons. One person is between S and U. Yes, between S and U, there is only one person. So, that one is correct. So, here our answer is option D. Option D. We will not get the answer at once. Definitely, we should do trial and errors. Okay. We will see the next one. Now, see here. 6 people S, T, U, V and W and Z are sitting around a circular table. Okay. Are sitting facing towards the center. All are facing towards the center. Only one person is sitting between T and W. Only one person is sitting between T and W. Okay. Next, Z is an immediate neighbor of W. So, Z and W are what? Immediate neighbors. Z and W are immediate neighbors. S is sitting third to left of Z. Z, if I have to its third left, I will have S. U is an immediate neighbor of W. U and W are neighbors. V is not sitting immediate to the left of T. V is not sitting. This is not sitting. How many people are sitting between U and Z when counted from right of Z? Okay, that is the question for us. Total, how many people are there, students? 6 people are there. Like this I am taking. Total 6 people are there for me here. So, first I will go with Z and S, students. Z and S. To the Z, what I have here, students? Between, if I take Z here, 1, 2 and S will be here, right? Why? Because to the left of him I have Z. To the left of him I have Z. Okay, this is done. Next, for Z, who is the neighbor for me here? For Z, the neighbor is W. Two chances are there here. Once again I am telling, I can take W here. If I take Z here, W can go here. Okay, two chances, inward and outward one. I am taking both the cases in the same one. So, one is inward if it is rightward and towards is left. This one is done. This one is done. Okay. For W, I should have one neighbor is who? One neighbor is Z and the other neighbor is U. The other neighbor is U. So, I will have U here in inward one. In outward one, I will have U here. Right. Next, what happens? Between T and W, I should have one person. Between T and W, I should have one person, means I should write T here, right? If I write T here, obviously we will go here. and which is completely against to our given arrangement. Why? Because V and T are not neighbors. V and T are not neighbors. So this is the wrong approach. That means the outer one is a wrong one. Outer one is a wrong one. Now come to the inner one. Why? Because to its right I can put, right? Sorry, to left I cannot put. To right it is possible. Okay. Next, what happens here, students? Between T and W, inward. I can take T here. So, but what happens here? This will become the left of T, right? This is not the neighbor. Should not be left. So, if I take V here, V is becoming left of T. So, that means the inner arrangement is wrong for me here. So, for T, V is to the right side. They are telling that it should not be left, but it can be on the right side, right? Yes. So, the outer one is correct for us. The outer one is correct arrangement for us. Now, see here, sitting between U, outer one, U and Z, when counted from the right of Z. So, means from the right I should count. So, 1, 2, 3. Between Z and U, how many persons are there? 3 persons are there. Please be careful, students. Don't think that between Z and U only one person is there. Don't mark it as 1. So, they clearly mentioned from the right of Z. From the right of Z means 1, 2, 3. How many persons are there between Z and U? 3 persons are there between Z and U. Okay. Next one. Now, read the directions and answer the question for us. Now, see here, ABCD are sitting around a circular table and are playing cards. Playing cards means all will face inward. Odd will face inward. E is the neighbor of A and D. Okay, total 7 people are sitting. Total 7, A to G are sitting. E is the neighbor of A and D. E is the neighbor of A and D means, what does it tells us? E is definitely between A and D. A and D can be interchanged, but E is between A and D. G is not between F and C. Okay. G is not between F and C. This logic is not going to work. G is not between F and C. F is on the immediate right of A. A's immediate right I have who? F. A's immediate right I have who? F. Very less data, but we should act smartly here. Total 7 people are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 are there. So, only chance I can have here is AED. I will try to put. Now, to the right of A, I have who, students? F, right? So, that means F will come here. For A, the other neighbor is E. So, D will go here. Right? AF, AED. That one is done. Next, what they are telling? G is not between F and C. G is not between F and C. G should not be between F and C. So, all are facing the center. E is the neighbor of A and D. So, here, who are the persons left for me? B, G and C. B, G and C are the persons left for us here. So, this B, G and C can be any arrangement except I am not speaking about the other one, except what? For B, G, C, C and G cannot be here at the same time. C can be here, so G cannot be here. Okay, or C is here, something like this. So, these 3 positions we can shift B, G, C according to the requirement, and they should not be G and C. They should not be G and C. We can tell only the positions of these persons perfectly, but not that positions. Sometimes we can solve the complete one, sometimes we cannot solve. So, we can solve up to this one only. Okay, right? F is on the immediate right of A, G is not between F and C. Right? Next one. Now, see the questions based on this. Who are the neighbors of B? See here, who are the neighbors of B? B can be anything, right? If B is here, neighbors can be G or something. If B is in between them, G and C will be the neighbors. So, here actually we cannot tell exactly who are the neighbors of B. So, our answer here becomes data inadequate. We cannot tell exactly who is the neighbor of B. So, data inadequate. Which pair given below has the second person sitting immediately to the right of first person? Second person should sit to the right of first person. That means how I should have first person and second person. second person to the right of. So C's right side is a B. C's right side is B for us here. C's right side is B. We cannot tell exactly. Why? Because that arrangement is not fixed for us. Next A, B. A's right side is B. No. A's right side is who? Actually F. Next D, G. D's right side G I cannot place exactly. Next EA. E's right side is A. Yes, E's right side is A, right? So my answer is EA. My answer is here. EA is the correct option for us. Next, which of the following person as a person sitting adjacent to each other from left to right? That means from left to right I should see. From left to right in an order given below. C, D, G. D for G we don't know the exact location. EDG. EDG, no, not possible for us. Why? Because we cannot say where G is placed. That is completely wrong one. Next FBC. Next option is FBC. No, we cannot tell the positions exactly. Next BGC. We cannot tell exactly BGC, all the three. None of this. So our answer here becomes none of this. Why? Because here we are not able to tell the exact positions of three persons. That is the reason this is happening. Okay, right. Next one. M, N, P, R, T and H are sitting around a circle facing the center. Okay, P is third to the left of M. P is third to the left of M. P is third to the left of M. So with respect to M, P is third to the left of M. And second to right of T. And means who? About P only. Okay, about P only still we are speaking. He is second to the right of T. Second to the right of T. Okay. N is second to right of P. If I have P, to his second right I will have N. R is second to right of W. R is second to right of W. Okay. Who is second to right of M? Who is second to right of M means W only. W is second to right of M. W is second to right of M. F is not an immediate neighbor of P. What he was telling us, F is not a neighbor of P. This is the question for us. Now total how many persons are sitting for us here? 8 persons are sitting around a circle. So what happens means here also sometimes we need to do the trial and error method. So 8 persons are sitting. So which one is the best one? See M, M. I have lots of M here. So I will go with M. If I take M here, to his third left I should have who? P. 1, 2, 3. I should have P. Okay, good. To the second right of P I should have who? N. P's second right means it will come here. So N will go here. Why? Because all are facing center. N will go here. That one is also finished. Next, for M second right is who? For M second right is W. So 1, 2 I will have W here. Okay. For W second right is who? R. 1, 2 I will have R here. That logic is also finished. Next, for T second right is P. Where I should place T? Definitely here. Then only it will become second right. So T is here. Next, F and P are not neighbors. F and P are not neighbors means F will go here. Right? Who is the only person left for us? If F goes there, who is the only person left for us? P, Q, R, T, W, H. So H will come here. This is the final arrangement for us. H will come here and this is the final arrangement. Okay. Now this is the final arrangement for us here. Okay. Now questions. Who is the immediate right of P? Who is the immediate right of P, students? H. H is the immediate right of P. Next, who is the immediate right of H? Who is the immediate right of H? N. N is not there, sorry. So anyway our answer becomes none of this. Who is the immediate left of R? Who is the immediate left of R? R is sitting here, left is T. The immediate left of R is T for us. Who is the third to right of H? Third to right of H. H is here 1, 2, 3. It is F. Third to right of H is F. Who is the second to right of F? Second to right of F. F's second right it is T. It is T. So just break the question and try to answer the questions. Okay. Next arrangement. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H are sitting along a circle facing the center. Okay. 8 people are sitting around a circle and facing. F is third to right of C. F is third to right of C and second to left of H. That means who? And means what? Once again first. F is second to left of H. F is second to left of H. D is not an immediate neighbor of C or H. D is not an immediate neighbor of C or H. Next, E is on the immediate right of A. A's immediate right is A. Who is second to right of G? That is the question for us. Now first total 8 people are there for me. So 8 positions I will draw. I have 8 positions. First I will try to put C and F. If I have C here, 2 is third right, I will have 1, 2, 3, I will have F. Okay, now this F is second to left of H. That means where I can put H? H means I can put H here, right? Then only this position will become second to left of H. Why? Because all are facing inward. 1, 2. So that is the position of H. Next, where I can place A and E? Where I can place A and E? To the right side of A, I will have E. To the right side of A, I will have E. Okay, D is not the immediate neighbor of C or H. C or H. C or H. Now see here, I cannot put D here. 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 So the only chance left for me for D is, this is the chance. Why? Because D is not the neighbor of C and H. I cannot put in these positions D. So the only chance left for me is that one. So A and E I can put here only, right? So obviously I can place A here and E will go here. A here and E will go here. Now when it comes to the other person, who are the other two? A, B and G. B and G. B and G. So now they didn't spoke anything about B and G. Here I can have B or G, or here also I can have B or G. B or G. So there are two chances for B and G which we cannot tell exactly. There are two chances for me. Who is second to right of G? That is the question. Who is second to, oh sorry. Now they given, sorry. E is on the immediate right of A. Who is second to right of G? That means A is second to right of G. Sorry, I didn't write that one. A is second to right of G. A is second to right of G. Actually, I can place B and G also here. A is second to right of G. A is second to right of G. Now tell me where I can place G so that it can be second to right of G. So definitely I can place G here. This will become second to right of G. So I will have B here. So this is the final arrangement for me. This is the final arrangement. A simple question. Why? Because many things, even though they given us only 3 to 4 logics, but it is very clear for us. Now we will try to answer the questions. Who sits between G and D? Who is sitting between G and D? F. F is sitting between G and D. F sits between G and D. Which one of the following is the correct position of B with respect to H? Second to the right with respect to H. G, right? Position of G. B with respect to H. Position of B with respect to H. If you see in rightward direction, it will be fourth right. If you see towards the left, it will be third. Fourth to right of H and third to left of H. Fourth to right, yes, this is correct. Fourth to left, that is not. Second to left, that is not. So here our answer becomes only 2 is the correct one. Only 2 is the correct one. Next, who is the second left of C? Who is second left of C? Who is second left of C? For C, second left is A. So our answer here becomes A. Second left of C. Which of the following pairs of person has first person? See students, these are very, very important. First person sitting to the right of second person. First person is sitting right of second person. So this is reverse. First person should sit the right of second person, means you should check this as BC, EA, GF, AH. So please be careful. BD. First person to the second of second person. So I should have BC in rightward direction. B and C. B's right side is D, but actually that one is wrong. Next, EA. So I should have E's right side is A. No, E's right side is C. That is also wrong. Next G, F. For G, right side I should have F. No, here I have towards left side. Next one, AH. For A, right side I should have H, but I here have E. That is wrong. Next BP. BD, sorry, BD. For B, right side it should be D. Yes, for D, right side it is. For B, right side it is D. So, that is correct. So, here option A. Who is to the immediate right of C? Who is to the immediate right of C? B. So, my answer here becomes B. Sorry, this is wrong. B or D they told, but it is exactly B. So, our answer here becomes B. B. Our answer here becomes B. Right. Next one. Next one. Now, see here. A, M, D, P, R, T, B and H are sitting here. M is third to left of A. Please try to take the screenshot of this one, students. Try to take the screenshot of this one and try to solve the solution for this one. Okay. Try to get the, take the screenshot and try to get the solutions. And these are the questions for that question one, for that arrangement. These are the questions. Why? Because already we solved similar type of arrangements a lot. Please try to take the screenshot and try to get the answers for these questions. Right. This is arrangement, and these are the questions on that. Okay, right. Next one. Now we will see. 8 friends Q, R, S, T, V, W and Y, Z are sitting around a circular table facing the center. 3 are males and 5 are females. These are second level of 2 tier 1. That means here I should segregate the male and female also. Okay, this one is like 2 tier 1. So, here I have males and females, 3 males and 5 females, even though all are facing the center, but still 2 groups are there for me here. This is tier 2, that means second level, 2 level question for us. Next, V sits second to the right of his wife. Now, V's wife to his second right, to her second right, V will sit. To her second right, we will sit. That is the first one. And they told that no 2 male are immediate neighbors of each other. That is also very, very important. S sits third to the right of V. S sits third to the right of V. Okay. Next, W sits second to the right of her husband Z. So, W and Z are couples and W is female, Z is male. Okay. W sits second to right of her husband Z. So, Z is there. Okay, W is there, Z is a male, this one is female, V is male, right? Understood. Why? Because V's wife means V is male for us. And they told that Z and W are couples indirectly. Okay, Z is not immediate neighbor of V's wife. Okay, Z and V's wife are not neighbors. Z and V's wives are not neighbors. Next, T is a male. Okay. And Y is not an immediate neighbor of V. Okay, T is a male they told, and Y is not an immediate neighbor of V, and Y is not an immediate neighbor of V. R sits second to right of Q. R sits second to right of Q. This is the question for us. R sits second to right of Q. So, these is the data they given for us. Now, based on this data, we will try to do the trial and error method, students. So, here some assumptions we will make, and based on that we will try to solve our problems. Total how many persons are there? 8 friends are there. So, from this we can understand that who are male persons for me? V, Z and T are male. So, male are who for me? Male are V, Z and T. What about female? What about female? Q, R, S, Y and Q, R, S, Y and W and Y. Q, R, S, W and Y are female for me here. So, very clearly. Why? Because we understood V is having wife, Z is a husband and T also male, they clearly mentioned. And these 3 male should not, no 2 male should immediate neighbors to each other. No 2 male person should sit immediate to each other. So, first I will go with the trial and error. So, we will take each and every logic, students. First I will go with V and S. V and S, I will go with V and S. Okay. So, if I take V here, to his second right I should have who? S. 1, 2, sorry, third right I should have S. Why? Because all are facing the center. All are facing the center. V and S. S is female, already we know. S is female. Right? Next, now it should become what? Second to right of V's wife. Where I can put V's wife so that it will become second right? V's wife will come here. We don't know who is V's wife, but to our right, second right, I should have V. So, I placed somehow these two persons. These two logics I have placed here. Next, for Z, to its second right, I should have W. Okay. Next, where I can put in any other logic? Okay. Z and W. Very clear, V's wife is not W. Z and W are couple. Where I can put Z and W? See, two chances are there for me. I cannot put Z here. Why? Because I cannot place W here. If I put Z here, I cannot place W here. So, the only chance I can have is Z I can place here and I can put W here, or Z I can place here and I can place W here. Z and W. So, first thing, this is not possible. I cannot put Z here. Why? Because if I put Z here, two males will come together, which is completely wrong, right? Why? Because no two males. So, the only chance for me is I should put Z here. If I put Z here, here I will have Z's wife W. So, this logic is also done. We are done with this logic also. Z's wife is also done. Next, they are telling that between Q and R, so second right of Q I should have R. Where I can put Q, tell me? This is the only chance for me. This is the only chance. Then only I can put R here. Then only I can put R here. So, Q and R, that is the only chance for me. That is the only chance for me. Q and R. Both Q and R are what? Females. Q and R are females for me. So, the only person left for us is who? Who are the other two persons? Y and V are not neighbors. Y and V are not neighbors. Okay, that is all. Z and V's wife is not neighbor. Okay. So, here we got one more technical issue. What they are telling? Z and V's wife is not neighbor, right? But what we have written? Z and V's wife as neighbor. That is a completely wrong perspective, right? That is a completely wrong one. So, I cannot put Z here. I cannot put Z here. If I cannot put Z here, I cannot write W here. And we will see where I can put Z. So, the other chance where I can put Z is, sorry, we forgot this one, right? I can put Z here. If I put Z here, to his second right, I should have who? W. So, I can put W here. Yes, I can put W here. Next, Z and W I can place. Next, Q and R. Where I can place Q and R, students? Q and R, I can place where? I can place Q and R. The other male person is who? T, right? T, right? So, obviously, I can put T here. This is the only chance for me. Why? Because I cannot place T here between two male person. Here also I cannot put the T. So, definitely T will go here. So, Q and R, Q will go here and R will come here. Q will go here and R will come here. So, only person left for me is who? Only person left for me is Y. So, that means Y will be V's wife. Y will be V's left wife for me here. So, all the persons are arranged here. R is also a female person. So, this is the arrangement, final arrangement for me. This is the final arrangement for me. So, next questions. So, first one, what is the position of T with respect to Z? What is the position of T with respect to Z? T with respect to Z. He can be third right or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fifth left. Third right or fifth left. Third right or fifth left. Third to the right. Third to the right. That is the answer for me. Third to the right. Why? Because they didn't mention about the fifth position. Which of the following statements regarding S is definitely correct? Regarding S. S is one of the male persons of the group. Is S the male person? No, S is not a male person. S is female person. Both the immediate neighbors of S are females. Immediate neighbors of S are females. No, one is male. Z is a male person, right? That is also wrong. S sits third to left of T. S sits third to left of T. No, second to left of T. That is also a wrong one. W is an immediate neighbor of S. S, W is an immediate neighbor of S. That is correct one. So that one is correct. So this one anyway we need not. Who among the following is V's wife? Just now we calculated Y will be the V's wife. Y will be the V's wife. Okay. You should be very careful while answering these questions. Next one. Read the question. Pause the video, try to solve it. Everyone, pause the video and try to get the answer. Anyway, I will tell you. 8 friends A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H are sitting around a rectangular table. Okay, now it is a rectangular table. Similar approach, need not to worry. In such a way that 2 persons sit on each of the 4 sides of the table facing the center. Persons sitting on the opposite face are exactly opposite to each other. Now, there is a rectangular table. There is a rectangular table. So, 2 persons sit on opposite sides on each side of the table and they are facing opposite to each other. So, this is how the arrangement is there. This is how the arrangement is there. 4 sides of and center. Persons sitting on the opposite sides are exactly opposite to each other. That means they are exactly opposite to each other. They are exactly opposite to each other. This is the arrangement of the 8 persons. Okay. D faces the north and sits exactly opposite of H. Assume this is the same arrangement. So, D is facing north and he is sitting exactly opposite to who? H. D is facing north and he is sitting exactly opposite to H for us here. H. So, that means D and H can be here and here. There are 2 chances. Okay. Next, E is on the immediate left of H. Okay. H to its immediate left I should have who? E. A and G sits on the same side. Okay. It is very clear that A, G are neighbors. Same side. A, G are same side. Next, G is exactly opposite of B. G is exactly opposite of B. Who is on immediate right of C? That means B is to the immediate right of C. B is to the immediate right of C. A is next to left of D. If I have D, to its left I will have A. This is the arrangement they given for me. So, first and foremost thing, H and D. H and D are opposite. So, I can put D here. So, H will go here. That is one chance. So, I will take the another one also, students. We cannot rule out any other chances. We will take all the chances. So, if I take H here, sorry, D here. Why? Because D is facing north. H will come here. Okay. 2 is left I should have who? 2 is left I should have E. 2 is left I should have E. So, H is facing downward, left means E will go here. E will go here. H is facing downward, so E means E will come here. E will come here. Now, they are telling that A and G are one same side and G is opposite to B means AG are one group, right? AG is one group. Please try to understand, students. AG is one group and it is opposite to what? BC. Forget about their arrangement. Now, see here in this arrangement, can I put AG and BC as opposite groups? No. Why? Because here E is occupied, so I cannot place B. If I put AG here, BC cannot be placed here. If I put BC here, I cannot put AG here. So, it is the problem. So, this arrangement is wrong. So, this is the perfect one. So, it is very clear that AG and BC are opposite to each other. AG and BC are opposite to each other. And next they are telling that towards the left of D I will have who? A. Towards the left of D I will have who? A. So, D is here to left of D means this will become A. If A is here, his neighbor will become what? G. G will go here and G is opposite to who? B. If B comes here, C comes here. Right? Then who is the only person left for us? A, B, C, D, E, F. So, F will come here. F will come here. So, this is the final arrangement and this is the perfect arrangement for us. Final and the perfect arrangement for us. So, first see students, you cannot rule out any arrangement until and unless it goes wrong like this. Definitely you should consider both the things. Definitely you should consider both the things. Down the line by with some other person's position or logic, it will get cancelled. Okay, you should take all the possibilities at any cost. Next one. Question. Who is sitting opposite to A? Who is sitting opposite to A here, students? C is sitting opposite to A. C is sitting opposite to A. So, our answer here becomes none of these. Why? Because we don't have C here. Next. Who is next to E in clockwise direction? Next to E in clockwise. Clockwise means how the clock will rotate, students? This is how the clock rotates. So who is next to E? B. Who is next to E? B. So my answer is B. Which of the following pairs of person has both the person sitting on the same side with first person sitting to the right of second person? First person should sit right of second person. So already I told you, that means how it should look: FD, BC, CF, GA. Okay, second person should sit the right of, first person should sit the right of second person, FD. F right side is a D, F left is a D. So the first option is wrong. Next, BC. B's right side is C. No, B's left side is C. That one is also wrong. CF. C's right side is F. C's right side is B actually. So that one is also gone wrong. Next, GA. G's right side is A. Yes, G's right side is A. So our answer here becomes G's right side as A. That is option D. Who is sitting opposite to E? Opposite to E. Who is sitting opposite to E? F. F is sitting opposite to E. Understood, students? You should not rule out any logic. Definitely write all the logics. Down the line they will get cancelled. You need not to worry about that one. Okay. Next one. 8 boys. There are 8 boys. Anil, Kamal, Ram, Sanjay, Akash, Vivek, Rahul and Ramu are sitting around a circular way opposite to the center. Now see here, students. Opposite to the center means what does it tells us? Opposite to the center means all are facing outward. Outward. So all are facing outward here. Not inward, outward. Please be careful. This is outward case. Okay. Next. Ramu is not the immediate neighbor of Akash or Sanjay. Okay. Ramu is not the immediate neighbor of Akash or Sanjay. Akash or Sanjay. Ramu is to the immediate right of Anil. Anil. To its immediate right I will have Ramu. Ramu is to the immediate right of Anil. Rahul is to the Rahul is the immediate neighbor of Akash. Akash's neighbor is who? Rahul. Rahul. So these two persons can be interchanged. Akash and Rahul are neighbors. Vivek is to the immediate left of Kamal. Okay. Kamal's immediate left is who? Vivek. Vivek is to the immediate left of Kamal. Ram is the immediate neighbor of both Akash and Vivek. Ram is the immediate neighbor of Akash and Vivek means what does it tells us? Ram sit between Akash and Vivek. Akash and Vivek, and they can be interchanged. They can be interchanged. Next, who is sitting third to left of Sanjay? That is the question for us. Now first total how many persons are there? 8 boys are there. 8 boys are there and all are facing outward. Please be careful, all are facing outward. So next, first I will go with whom? I will try to go with Anil. Anil, right? Anil or Akash? Okay, I will go with Anil. Anil's right side who I have? Anil's right I will have who? Right means which? Outward. Now he is facing outward, not inward. Right means this side it will become. And Anil's right I will have who? Ramu. Anil's right I will have Ramu. So next, Ramu is not the neighbor of Akash or Sanjay. So I cannot put Akash or Sanjay here. Akash or Sanjay here. So Akash's one neighbor is who? Rahul, and the other neighbor is Ram, right? So what I will do is, let me do a thing and very clear. So instead of going with Ramu and Anil, what I will do is, please observe here, Vivek's right side is who? Kamal, right? Why? Because Kamal's left is Vivek means obviously Vivek right side will become who? Kamal. Vivek right is Kamal. So obviously Vivek left will be Ram, right? So what I will do is, I will try to put the Vivek here. If I put Vivek here, to its right I should have who? Kamal. Right means upward. So I will have Kamal here. I will have Kamal here. If Kamal is here, then Ram will go here and Akash will go here. And Akash will go here. right? Kamal and Akash, right? So 4 persons we will, and they are clearly mentioning that Akash and Rahul are who? Neighbors. Akash and Rahul are who? Neighbors. So Rahul will come here. Okay, Rahul will come here. So next I have only one person, I have 2 persons. Who are those? Anil, Ramu and Sanjay. Anil, Ramu and Sanjay. Anil's right I should have who? Ramu. Anil's right I should have Ramu. Anil is all are facing outward, right? If I put Anil here, Ramu will go here and obviously Sanjay will come here. But Sanjay is not a neighbor of Ramu. So definitely I should put Anil here. If I put Anil here, outward, right? Outward. So Ramu will go here. And Sanjay comes here. Right? This is the arrangement I can make. Yes. So now, who is sitting third to left of Sanjay? Sanjay is facing outward. So third to left means 1, 2, 3. Who is sitting? Ram. Ram is sitting third to left of Sanjay. So here all are facing outward. All are facing outward. So please be careful, students. How they are facing. So whether they are facing inward or outward. That is very, very important for us. Right. So here our answer becomes Ram. Here our answer becomes Ram. Next one. Read the following. Mention seated A and B among 8 friends seated around a round table and having dinner. Having dinner means all will face center. Okay. A is seated exactly opposite to B. A is seated exactly opposite to B. Okay. A and B are opposite to each other. Okay. And E is seated exactly opposite to F. E is seated exactly opposite to F. Okay. C is exactly between E and A. C is exactly between E and A. C is between E and A. E and A. So they can be opposite to each other. D is on the immediate right hand of A. D is on the immediate right hand of A. That means A's immediate right is who? D. A's immediate right is D. This is little bit different question. Which of the below following information is additionally required to answer the above question? Okay. What is the question? Who is seated to the immediate right hand of B? That is the question for us. That is the question for us. And what is the additional data I require? First of all, with the given data, let us try to arrange them. Okay. So first 8 people. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 people. I should arrange them in a circular manner. Okay. So first I will take A and B pair. If I take A here, B will go here. To the immediate right of A, I have D. I have D. Okay, next A and C I can get here and E will go here. To E right, I will have F. Right? We don't know what is this position. I should tell what is the right hand of B. I should tell this position. Now, by seeing which data I can tell that position, we will see. A is between C and D. A is between C and D, already we know that one, so it is of no use. C is seated exactly opposite to G. Yes, if C is seated exactly opposite to G, I will have G here and I can tell that G is to the right of B. Okay, this will be my answer, but let us take the remaining one. B is seated between G and H. If I say simply B is seated between G and H, what happens, students? G can be here, H can be here, or H can be here, G can be here. Still we don't know the exact one by using this one. D is seated between A and F. D is seated between A and F. Already we know. None of the above. That one is also wrong. Why? Because we can say that if C is seated exactly opposite to G, H will go here. And with this, I can say that G is right hand of B. I can tell the answer, right? So our answer here becomes option B. Our answer here becomes option B here. Okay. That's it, students. These are all the questions based on person facing on the same side, either inward or outward. Either inward or outward. These are the questions based on the person facing on the same side, In our next video, we will see if you face inward, if you face outward, how we are going to solve those questions. Thank you very much.